let's say that I am like an openly gay man, I can just be up in the club, be like, what's up?
What are you saying?
Slapping everybody in the face. And I don't have a great relationship with my twin. She's the kind of person that if we get 6 nuggets, she takes 4 and I get 2. And that is a fucking 100% theft of nuggets.
What's the one thing you can't live without?
Water. Once my friend told me that, you know, I guess sometimes... Did someone to clap? You're welcome, everybody.
I'm with Dane Baptiste. We're now going to kick off with the quick fire round. Would you rather be born with a bunion on your lip or a testicle on your hand?
Testicle on my hand. Right. I can take pictures and do Christmas cards with my bunion-free face and still have a lucrative career in modelling or in broadcast media. And there's going to be someone who's going to have a fetish for me having a ball on my hand.
So it's like, a win-win.
In this alternate universe where I got a testicle on my hand, let's say that I am like an openly gay man, I can just be up in the club, be like, what's up?
What are you saying?
Slapping everybody in the face or gently caressing them. I don't know.
It's lots of wins.
Yeah.
All right, what's the one thing you can't live without?
Water. I'll die after like 3 days. I want to state,
Go on.
It's hot, because when they do a wider shot, they're going to be like, why is he wearing those shorts? That guy is fully gassed.
No.
And sunglasses. So make sure that there's like a little watermark that's like, the temperature is insane today.
Are you an outdoorsy person?
I am, with a number of stipulations.
Go on.
Like, I'm outdoor, but I like access to indoor plumbing.
Okay.
So I can be like, yeah, outdoor, hooray. Now I need to go to the toilet.
Okay, I hear it.
Like a normal human being from the 20th century. I think the outdoors are okay, but yeah, as long as it's like a temperate climate and stuff, I'm pretty sure. As long as it's not crazy. Like, if it's hot, there should be shade.
Okay.
That's my thing with outdoors.
Just out and out, beating hot, you're not with it?
No, I just don't think we handle that very well here, and it just gets real sweaty. And as I said, things smell worse in the heat.
Things do stink in the heat.
Yeah, things can stink a lot.
You're the only comic I've invited onto this show that I actually know. And when I kind of pitch it to the people I've invited on, and I say to them, look, it's a walk and talk through a field or through a forest. And I'm always surprised that people agree to come on, because they don't know me, whereas you know me.
Yeah.
But if you didn't know me, and someone DM'd you on Instagram and said, I've got this idea for a show, it's a walk and talk through the forest, through the fields, would you have agreed to do it?
Maybe for a big fee, I would have done. I'll just let people know where I'm going, send my pin location to people that love me, and I'll be like, if I'm not back in by this many hours, begin the search. Do you guys remember the song No Scrubs by TLC? Yeah, great song for the ladies. Not so fun for the unemployed male. That was not a fun song to hear when I was younger. Remember how that song used to go? If you live at home with your mama, oh yes, son, I'm talking to you. If you live at home with your mother, they're talking to you. What if I'm a full-time carer?
Would you rather be short, rich and ugly, or tall, smart, but forever poor?
Oh. That short one is real height, I have to say. Sorry, Samaya, because there's some advantages to being short. I was thinking about this the other day. I know, but think about it, Jordan. As a man, I got one.
Go on.
You go to a toilet on a plane. You got so much space when you're short. Your knees are all over the place. You can stretch your legs.
That is true.
Like, you know what it's like being over 6 foot and trying to use an airplane toilet? Very uncomfortable. Same with porta cabins. So when it comes to public toilets, when you're a short man, it's like a crash to you.
You're winning, yeah.
Yeah, you're winning. You can do like the toilet roll under your legs and stuff. You got space to use a bidet. So that's it. But I would still rather be tall, smart and poor.
Final one. Have you ever heard or seen a heckle that you rated?
Oh yeah, loads.
Give me one.
The one that sticks out the most is I used to have a joke where I'd be like, what would you have as your last meal? Mm-hmm. And once a lady said, your dick. And I had no comeback for that. And that lady is a legend.
Did she shout out the crowd?
Pretty much. I had nothing. Because people always say to me, hey, Dane, you got money now, why don't you get a hair transplant? And it's for the same reason that I don't eat vegan cheese. Technology's not there yet. I'm sorry. It's not there yet. I don't want to come back from Turkey and like the front of my head looks like I got like ant pubes on the front, you know? I have a WhatsApp group with my family, all my close members of my family. And I have a cousin who is considered the comedian of the family, and it's not even me. Even though I'm a professional comedian, my family will literally say when my cousin makes a joke, and they'll literally say, ha ha ha, you're so funny, Marvin. You are the real comedian of the whole family.
Brutal.
They know I'm in there.
Brutal.
They know I'm in there, and they still say this kind of stuff. I have 2 sisters. I got a twin sister and an older sister, and I don't have a great relationship with my twin. She's the kind of person that if we get 6 nuggets, she takes 4 and I get 2. And that is a fucking 100% theft of nuggets.
Isn't that basically just fastest person gets the most amount of nuggets?
Listen, there's just normal etiquette in life.
Or he's just kind. If it's 6, you get 3, I get 3.
It doesn't do with kindness. She takes it before I fucking get there.
That's what I'm saying. If you were quicker, you'd get 6 or 4,
That's
you'd
not
get 2.
how life works. If you are presented with a platter, you don't take more than your fair share. Everybody knows that. She's just insane. She owes me money today at time of filming. Just to give you an idea of who we're dealing with.
Fair enough.
Also, I used to have shared birthday parties with her and her stupid friends at McDonald's. And that was quite cool because my parents are Caribbean and it is much more likely to get them to evoke an evil spirit in a seance than it is for them to go to McDonald's just willy-nilly. And when you go for a McDonald's birthday party, they take you to the kitchen to see how the magic's done. And one of the guys was like, hey, doesn't this look fun? Maybe you could work here too. And I was just trying to be supportive, so I was like, yeah. And my dad said, shut the fuck up. My parents, they got this weird thing where when it comes to education, they just think anything that a teacher suggests that is good for your education is worth doing. So like when I was 14, my German teacher, first of all, who speaks German? I'll tell you, 3 countries, Germany, Austria, Liechtenstein, and 3.5, and half of Switzerland. German was okay, because it's very similar to English. And my German teacher was like, why doesn't Dane go to Germany for a student exchange? And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, it's the 90s and Malcolm X just came out and you want me to go to Germany by myself for a week? Are you insane? And then he said to my mum, it'll be good for his education. And as soon as he said that, just a light bulb went off in her head and she was like, yeah, man, that'll be fine. Make him go stay with some random white family in Germany. What's the worst that could happen? I've heard now that when you turn 18, you get a chlamydia test right to your door. We didn't have that in my day. We weren't scared of STDs. We weren't worried about chlamydia because men were men. And you know something? If you caught it, you just drank a Lucasade and you walked it off. Men, strong men.
Okay, so now we're gonna do the mouth water game, that's what I'm calling it. I take a mouthful of water and Dane has to try and make me spit it all out, basically, yeah? So let's begin. I'm gonna take my mouthful of water.
Okay, so Jordan, you can just nod, yeah, but you know my cousin, right? Me and my cousin grew up together. Pretty much he spent most time at my house. And he's insane, as I'm sure you know. And he likes to do pranks, especially to my twin sister. When we were very young, we used to have baths together because we didn't come from money and social services didn't really care about the children of immigrants. Anyway, he's supposed to be the comedian of the family. His comedy normally revolves around, unlike mine, which can be satire and social commentary, he'd be like farting and stuff. That's his thing. So he thought it would be funny one day to fart on my sister's sponge. And my sister doesn't really like us anyway, because I guess she feels we get up to stupidness. So one time we were bathing, he was like, Dane, won't this be funny? And he farted on my sister's sponge. Now, I know sponges are good at absorbing water. I didn't know they were that good at absorbing farts. Anyway, he puts the sponge back. For some reason, my sister decides that she is going to burst into the toilet. And she's like, what the hell are you two doing? And he's like, shut up. And she's like, what have you done to my sponge? And he starts giggling. And I'm there just trying to bathe, be a normal person. And then she picks up the sponge and goes, oh my God, you farted this. And he starts laughing. And she goes, that's disgusting. And then she throws up on the floor in the bathroom. I'm like, what the fuck is happening in my life? He goes, that's disgusting, and throws up in the bath. So now, there's this sponge with fart in it, and both people have vomited, and I'm sitting there being like, why is my life this way? And then my dad comes in and says, you're in trouble. And I was like, that is fucked up. And now he is a father. And I feel like that's very concerning that someone like him is now in charge of 2 innocent lives. So there's that story. So almost there. Right. So, and the worst thing is, today, he is now a marketing manager that will deny that happened. But he is someone where these crazy stories always happen. He told me once he went on a stag do with a guy, and while they were out in a pub, somebody disappeared. The groom, he disappeared, yeah, and got really drunk. And he said the guy woke up the next morning with a bunch of women all punching him and stuff like that, because he basically met another woman on her hen party, fucked her, woke up in the morning, and he shit the bed. I never get to enjoy those kind of stories. Once my friend told me that, you know, I guess sometimes... That was close. True story, by the way. True story.
Dane, big up.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.